Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a long time, but I'm finally back. This is finally the long-awaited vlog. Me picking up my dream car, my Tesla Model Y. I ordered this car a couple of days before my 23rd birthday because I really wanted to say that I bought my dream car at 22. And so I ordered the car back in May and I picked up the car end of July. So it was about 6 weeks, basically 2 months for me to get the car. This video is basically me showing you guys everything related to the car, including all of the accessories that I got, all the issues that I've had with the car because it's not perfect. It is what it is. What can you do about it? This video is basically everything that I've done to the car, like tinting the windows, getting lights installed, and also all the things I've done with the car, like going on road trips, moving across the country with this car, and just all the other hoopla that's happened in my life this past year. So let's start at the very beginning. You have no idea how long I've been manifesting this car. I've literally spent hours and hours and hours and hours on the Tesla website building my car, configuring my car, watching vlogs like this one of people picking up their car and talking about their car. I was eating, sleeping, breathing Tesla all the way up until I got my car. So yeah, I ended up test driving the car twice. Once with my brother and my mom, the second time just with my brother. And of course, I had to get all the pictures, all the video clips and everything of me with the car to really hone in on this manifestation and make it come to life. And it worked. Oh, look at how cute this is. Look at the white seats, yeah. Yeah, this is the one. This is so cute.
I would choose the fucking.
We're test driving a Tesla.
So how do the buttons work?
Go ahead. Right now the vehicle isn't started up, but you got the key card in the right position. So now all you have to do is take your foot and apply pressure on the brake.
Gotcha.
Now vehicle's on. You see all these lights come up.
Yeah.
P telling you that the vehicle's in park. So then still holding down the brake, you got the right idea. So take this, push all the way down on it. It's gonna throw you in drive. So D telling you it's in drive. It's gonna get you in reverse. So there are 3 reverse cameras. There's one in the back, then 2 on the sides. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then park is just gonna be tapping that little button in right here on the side.
Plan to drive?
Yeah.
Like it's a hold or something.
Because I was on the brake, right? It was on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
gotcha.
the idea. With colleagues,
Gotcha.
okay?
Perfect.
All right. See you back soon, okay?
Thank you. Okay, so now it's going. It's so quiet.
So
You should have put a student driver sticker on the car because I feel like a student driver. Yeah, I like the white. I like this car.
I like I think it should be gray. I mean, do you like the white shine?
I actually like the gray though.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so you said
Auto drive. No turn.
wait.
Put your we can Zoom call while you're late to class. Imagine if it was COVID. Imagine if it was COVID and you're in driving Zoom class.
Maria.
Can you close over here?
Yeah, close. Because it's a power trunk. It looks good though. I do like the black as well. I feel like any color now. The day I got the car, the day did not feel real at all. It felt like I was living in a dream. It didn't feel like the car was actually mine, but the experience was so good. It felt surreal. I was definitely not comprehending that this is my car. It just felt like I was driving someone else's car, and it didn't feel like the car was mine until that first car note hit. When I had to pay that first car note, then the car was mine. It felt like it was mine. So basically, I got a text saying that the car was ready and that I could schedule the delivery. So everything was done through the Tesla app, including all of the financing stuff. Anything related to money leading up to that point was done through the Tesla app. And then boom, we were there. I literally picked the soonest date at the earliest time. people were taking their time that morning. People were taking their time getting ready, da 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 da. And usually that's me. Usually I'm the one that takes my time getting ready. I don't know why in my mind I thought that if we weren't there on time, they were gonna take my car away. It's fine. It was really not that serious, but at the time, it felt like life or death. After wanting this for months and months and months and months, just to be late, you know how it goes. I'm so excited because I'm picking up my car today. Picking up my car that I've wanted since I was like 16, since I could start to drive, and now here I am, full circle. We're supposed to pick it up at 11:30, but it's 11:30 now. We pulled up to Tesla. This specific dealership that we were at, there was like an elevator. So we walked to the back and we took the elevator up, and it was all kind of like leading up to this like grand moment. There's like a couple people like sitting there like waiting for people to come pick up their cars. If you go on your app, you can like flash the lights for your car or like, you know, honk the horn, so you can identify which car was yours. And then like you walk down this like a runway. Like it felt so surreal. Like my car was literally at the very end of the runway, so like it was kind of like I was like walking slow motion to my car. Shani, I know you want to run, sweetie, run. It is pretty.
Oh, it has your name on it and everything.
That is super cool, girl. I don't even know what to do. Shani, what are we looking at to check if it is? I mean, no, be detailed, please. Check for any scratches, anything like that. It's missing an exhaust.
We get inside.
And then there's like a little like note on the dash that says, welcome to the Tesla family. Then it had my name on there, which was super cute. And obviously we did like the full inspection and everything, and you know, just looking at the car, making sure the speakers are working, looking at the trunk, looking at all the seats, obviously checking for all of like the Tesla hoopla stuff about misalignment. And afterwards we went out to lunch and we got ice cream. Yeah, it was like 10 out of 10 experience. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Obviously to some people it's just like a car, it's just like something materialistic, but for me, like I've been dreaming about this car since I was 17, and now like 5 years later, because of my financial discipline and you know all of that leading up to it, I was able to get it. And so sometimes I think about it, I think about that whole experience, and I'm just like, wow. Like I really did that for myself. Like imagine what else I could do, like if I really put my mind to it and was dedicated and committed. Immediately after we got home, my brother and I got to work on this car. I bought all of the accessories prior to getting that car in those 2 months leading up to it. I didn't realize that the car comes with floor mats, just like basic ones. That actually looks fine. That was weird. The car came with floor mats, but I wanted like all weather floor mats, and I'm so glad I did, because during the winter time and during the fall, like a lot of like debris was coming into the car, but it was just like really easy to like take it to the car wash and have them like spray down the mats. Obviously we got a screen protector, and then also like center console organizers. A couple months later, I ended up ordering like organizers for the back trunk because there's this like weird like triangle gap space at the end of the trunk. So I got like organizers for that, which came with like also like a cover so I could utilize that space and like put like cleaning supplies or anything else within like that weird like little compartment area. I also ended up installing these like blinged out Tesla logo things to the car, like on the steering wheel and on the front and the back of the car, just to make it a little bit more girly, a little bit more me. And I think it came out cute. It's a little bit unique because everyone these days drives a Tesla, and so I know my Tesla is mine because of the little blinged out personalization thing that I added to it, which I think is cute. My brother got me these lights for underneath the door, so he helped me install those, and he did it actually pretty quickly and it looks really good. So now every time I enter my car or I'm leaving my car, I know that it's a Tesla that I'm stepping into. Like, it just fits the vibes. It's just like it makes everything look really good. On top of that, the original lights that were on the car are kind of dim. So like at night, like the light is there, but it's like not as bright as these lights that my brother got me. And so it has like some like functional use as well. It's not just aesthetics, but the intention was for aesthetics, but it ended up being really functional. I also ended up installing these interior lights to the car, which was extremely difficult to do. It took me like 6 hours to do it.
I know you like the way I pop out. Let's go hit Lennox. Another week, another knockout. A different city. My partner whip a 7-4 now. He think he Wimby, but I'ma ride this Chevy Mally until it's empty. And Pastor don't take dirty money. I like you filthy. She my Achilles. I'm out for millies, not just for memories. Been on a mission. Did I mention it before? I can't be slipping till I'm reaping what I sow. Can you meet me where I'm at before I hit the top? How many years I put in this just trying to make it pop? I had a purpose for they had opinions, but what hurts is when they close and know the most will speak on you the worst. I reminisce like every day cause I miss what it was. Try not to get caught in my memory and stuck in the mud. I used to drown it out with liquor, I kept me a buzz. Binging and faded to that same song, missing love. New motivation, now my eyes, they been back on the prize. Can't go back where I was in my mind.
A couple months ago, I got the windows tinted as well at this like local tinting place. That's what they specialize in. So I got the windows tinted and it turned out really good. It took them about like an hour or an hour and a half for them to do it, but now the back is like not completely blacked out, but it's like it gives you like a lot more privacy. Like you cannot see anything inside the car from the back seats because the back seat windows were already slightly tinted, so adding another tint on top of that just made it all that much better. I think like that was a really good investment for the car, and I would do it again, honestly. If I had to go back and like restart, I would definitely get my windows tinted, and for any future car that I have as well. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll leave a link to everything related to the car down below. All of the accessories I got were from Amazon except for the trunk stuff. From Tesla directly, I just got like the little trunk organizer, but everything else is from Amazon, so I will leave my Amazon link down below so you guys can check it out if you want anything specific. Everything that I've included in the list are all of the things that I like I use them. I've removed all the things that are not worth it. There's no point in me adding stuff that I know is like worthless. A couple weeks after I had gotten the car, there were some issues just with like misalignments in the trunk that was causing water to leak into my trunk when it was raining. So I of course had to go back and get that fixed, which took quite a long time. I would say like we were there for maybe like an hour to 2 hours, just kind of like waiting for them to like check out the car and like fix whatever misalignment there was. An hour and a half of waiting. It's okay because I have coffee. Coffee's nasty though.
Oh, look at this.
This one does look very nice. Let's see. This is it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they fixed this. This looks a lot better a little bit. Not the same to me. How does this... I don't know if this is what I wanted. I guess, because now it's like... Maybe I'm just like being a little bit too much. In January, there was a nail in my tire and my pressure on that one wheel had basically gone down to 0. Like I was basically driving on the rim. So the first thing I did was go and fill up the car with air at a gas station, which helped for like 2 days, and then it would go back down to like basically like nothing. And so I went to Tesla and they looked at it. They couldn't find a problem, and the reason why they couldn't find a problem is because they actually did not check. Had they checked, they would have seen that there was obviously a nail in the tire. So all they did was fill up the air and told me that there was nothing wrong with the car, even though clearly like every 2 days the wheel would be like nothing, like I'm driving on nothing. And I struggled with this for like 2 months, and then I was like, no, there's something wrong. The person who I was working with initially did not listen to like what I was saying. Like he just kind of like wanted to like go away, like you don't know what you're talking about. That's kind of like the vibe I was getting from him, which is kind of like, it's disappointing, but I don't know what to do. So I went back to Tesla. This time I didn't have an appointment. I went back in like end of February, and I tell the guy like, oh, I don't have an appointment, but I was here a couple months ago and they told me there was nothing wrong with my tire, but it keeps deflating. Like I know it's cold outside and like these things happen to tires on cars. Like the pressure will decrease in the tires when it's cold outside. But like this is not normal, like it's not normal to go down to 0. And so he actually listened and went to go look at what was going on with the tires. And of course, what did they find? A nail, exactly like what I was saying before. And so they ended up taking out the nail and like putting some liquid inside the car to fill up the hole. I don't know how the process works, but they fixed it, and I had to pay, I think it was like $100. That's like really the only bad experience I've had, which is not that bad actually. It'll be interesting though to see like within the next couple of years what other maintenance I have to do with the car, because this car is very low maintenance. I literally do nothing to the car except get it cleaned and plug it in to charge. Like I love it. It's so easy. I actually did end up having a charger installed as well in my garage. And so it was very convenient to just like plug it in. But I would just plug it in, go to sleep, wake up the next day full charge. Like I would avoid supercharging. I got the charger installed in October, and I hadn't used a supercharger up until recently in June last month. So this whole time I was just charging at home, and it was so much better than having to sit at a supercharger and just wait basically for the car to charge, which that would usually take anywhere from like 20 minutes to 30 minutes for me to charge my car. We did take one road trip with the car. It was about like a 4 or 5 hour drive. I was driving the whole time. No self-driving because my my parents aren't comfortable with the full self-driving stuff, so I had to like manually drive. This sounds so bad. Like I had to like actually drive the car. Halfway through, we stopped to get the car charged. It usually will give you like a recommendation of how much you need to charge the car, but I would always just kind of charge it to full, just because you never know like what can happen on the way. Things could change. I'm so glad that I chose the Model Y over the Model 3 because I just like having space in the car. When I have like people in the car, like everyone's comfortable. I'm also short. Being able to be like a little bit higher on the road is nice too. Everything about the car is perfect. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on talking about this car. Don't forget that I linked all the accessories down below in the description, so you can check it all out. Again, everything that I've linked is everything that I actually use and like in the car that's useful. All the things that I like that I've used for the past year or so, you guys should check out. So far, I've had a really great experience with the car. 10 out of 10. I still cannot believe that I drive this car. Sometimes I walk up to this car and I'm just like, wow, like I'm actually like an adult, like, and I have adult bills and I get to drive my dream car. Like, what's next? It's better be my dream house, which we're gonna manifest that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I know I talk a lot and there's a lot of details in this video, but I hope that someone finds it useful. Don't forget to subscribe and like. There's a lot more content coming. I'm really gonna be dedicated to YouTube now and TikTok, so you guys can follow my Instagram and my TikTok as well if you'd like a little bit more like behind the scenes. And I will see you guys for the next video in a couple of days. Bye.